So congratulations if you made it this far, we're on the last step. Now our rig is done, but we can go ahead and add controls to make it a bit easier. And it's quite simple. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit Shift A, go to Mesh, and we're going to add a circle. Now you can use any shape you want, but I'm just going to use this circle for simplicity. I'm also going to take this circle and I'm just going to move this way out of the view because we don't want that appearing in our scene. So you'll just want to make sure to hide your controls somewhere off in the scene where they won't be seen. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and grab our armature here and switch into pose mode. And I'm going to show you how to do this on the root bone, but you can apply this to any bone you want with any shape you want. So we'll come here with our root bone selected. We'll go to the bone properties tab, and then under viewport display, you'll see that we have the option for a custom shape here. I'm going to click here and I'm going to type in circle and select that circle. And you can see here that it creates a little circle there, but that's not necessarily ideal. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and rotate that on the X axis 90 degrees. So I'll just go ahead and type in 90 here, which will make that circle flat, but it's way too small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this top scale field, then I'm going to drag down to select all three. I'm going to let go and that will let me type into all those at once. I'm going to go ahead and type in something like 10, which will make that quite a bit bigger. Now you can see that we no longer can see our root bone, and instead we see it as a circle, and we can use that to move around. Feel free to move throughout your entire character, and you can add this to all the other objects as well to create a more appealing or easy to use rig. Now, one other thing is over here, we can go ahead and label these as well. So if I was to create, say, a text object here, and I'm going to go ahead and type out link. I'll go ahead, zoom back out. I'm going to go ahead, rotate this up. You don't need to follow along here, just kind of showing you an example. I can go ahead and put a blink over here. Then under the object over here, I'm just going to turn off that this will not show up in renders. So that way it doesn't show up and ruin my render. Then what I can do is grab this object, grab my armature, go into pose mode. Then I can choose the root bone here, hit Control P, and you'll notice that we get a different menu. We get a bone relative menu. So I'm going to go ahead, select bone here. And what that's going to do is parent that into the bone inside of the armature. So then when I go ahead and move this around, you'll see that the blink also follows. So you can go ahead and label these or create custom controls as you see fit. I created a little box and a nice custom controller, which you'll see in the final project files if you'd like to play with that. That's the final part of our rig, but I have one more tip to show you.